Yes, indeed, powerful people. This is another episode of Breaking the Machine. I'm your host, Ahmad Deport, alongside my partner, Spank the Bank.
What up, though?
And today we'll be taking another incremental step in shifting the culture. It is officially season 4. We started off with a great episode the other day, man. Shout out to y'all for all the support, man. The Lions played today, man. Lions got that dub, man.
NFC North, boy. Yeah, Super Bowl. Here we come, baby.
Yeah, you just came from the Lions game, right?
Yep, just came from the Lions game, man. Nice atmosphere, man. Definitely felt like a playoff vibe, but I can't wait till next weekend. We go down there and beat the Los Angeles Rams.
We're going all the way this year, right?
All the way, man. It's already scripted for us.
Yeah, man. It's already scripted. But we actually didn't plan on starting the season off this early. So it's just, man, you plan, God plans. And we didn't actually plan on starting it. But I guess, Cat Williams kind of like changed the whole new year, kind of, put the new year on his head. So we had an opportunity to do that interview, and we wanted to do it. And I appreciate everybody who showed support to the last episode, the interview that we had with the episode that we did with Brandon. We was actually supposed to do that one last season. I remember it was an episode we was talking right when it started, like, yeah, we're supposed to have a guest on this episode. That's what we was talking about for those who seen that episode. So it was good that we can make it happen. But I wanted to say, if you're watching this episode, you're listening on Apple Podcast, Spotify, make sure you either leave a thumbs up or leave a like and comment on the episode, because I did that on
subscribe.
Subscribe, man. And I didn't know if I had to say that in order to get more likes, but when I said that on a couple episodes ago, it really helped. So make sure you leave a like and a comment, and we really appreciate y'all, man. But I wanted to ask you, my brother, how you been doing, man? How's your spirit been? We didn't really get to give the breakdown on the last episode.
Man, my spirit, man, has been a little bit all over the place. Just trying to refocus. I go back to work tomorrow. I was off for 2 weeks. So it's another challenge, in the road ahead of me. But I get through it, you know what I'm saying, just making sure I take my daily looks in the mirror, be calm, you know what I'm saying, don't be hard on myself, and just be patient with myself and fight through it, you know what I'm saying, even a difficult time. So, it's about to be a challenging week, because my vehicle went back down. So now it's like, damn, and man, anybody that got a car out there, man, make sure you get full coverage insurance. Just from my mistakes, just get full coverage insurance, man, I've been doing the no fault or just getting tags, just getting insurance just to get my tags, you know what I'm saying, just to get my vehicle. But real man, talk. Things happen, and I'm getting tired of paying out of pocket. So, like I said, it's a tough week for me going into this week. But for the most part, man, I'm good. I'm gonna get the job done. I'm ready for the challenge.
How do you like reshape your mind or kind of lock back in when something happens?
First it's devastating, you know what I'm saying? First you get very upset, like, bro, how the fuck I'm gonna get through this shit? And then as the days go, you start thinking of ways to make it better. So I'm like, all right, if I get a bike, I get a bike, I wake up at like 3:45. So I'm gonna get a bike, wake up at 3:45, leave the house about 4 o'clock, ride my bike about 40 minutes to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of I'm also doing the 75-day hard challenge. So before, let me talk about the 75-day hard challenge. So the 75-day hard challenge is about this guy named Andy Frisella. I think I'm probably saying his last name wrong, but pretty much when you do 2 workouts, so one outside, 45 minutes, one inside for 45 minutes. Drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a book, and take a processed picture every day, and eat a clean meal. So I'm just gonna add that to my challenge. I'm just gonna add that to what's going on right now. So, I got 75 days to do that. So I just start thinking of ways to still get things done on my challenge board. So I'm like, well, I get a bike and ride to the gym, where Superbad, Fit Guys. It's a 45-minute bike ride. So I'm like, all right, that's my 45 minutes outside. So at least ride a bike, get there at 4:45, work out at 5:45, hop in the shower, then I'll hop on the bus. So that's like, all right, I got 2 things done. You know what I'm saying, one stone. Then while I'm on the bus, I can read my book. And also, since I'm doing taxes this year, I can also talk to people that's on the bus. Hey, bro, I do taxes. You know what I'm saying? I do taxes. You're at least looking for a tax preparer. I'm your person. So so now I'm walking in, dealing with clients too as well, on and off the bus, going there and coming back. So I just put my mind into a state. How can I make this bad situation to a good situation? You know what I'm saying? And it also be like, damn, Then I get to the point like, damn, I really can do this for a long time. I don't want to, but I know I can see myself like just back and forth to work. You know what I'm saying? If I need to go somewhere, I got a little money, take an Uber or something there and there. But for the most part, you know, I know I can get it done. Probably just got to, you know, wait it out for like 2 to 3 months. Then I'll be fully back on my feet. But, you know, man, just thinking about what the possibilities you can do during this situation. Like, I can still get things done, you know. It's just about doing it, you know. It's just about not letting that shit stop you and going to get, you know, what you want in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I the reason I asked is just because, you know, I feel like sometimes when things happen in our earlier years or, you know, just, you know, short time ago, it can kind of like mess up your whole week or kind of mess up your mental. But I feel like you kind of have like a better grasp on just kind of like moving, not letting it bother you, just keep going. And I don't know if it was something that was like, it was just like a catalyst that you build up strength for it. It's like, man, this is what's happening. I'm moving. Because when you told me that it was happening, you didn't really make it seem like it was a big deal at all. It was just,
I mean, I've been through it before.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, go ahead. You know, I've been through it before, but it's like just trying to figure out how can I get out of this pattern. You know what I'm saying? So what smart decisions I need to make moving forward. So it's like, all right, bro, just get full coverage. You know what I'm saying? Pay the deductible, and you won't have to go through this situation. You know, so it's about little things like that, and also just next time I buy a car, you know, or a vehicle, make sure it has a warranty. Make sure, you know, you have the right engine. Make sure you bring a mechanic with you. You know what I'm saying? Just be more detailed in buying the vehicle and just being like, oh, they accept my credit, they approve my credit, I can get this car. You know, no, really have somebody come with you so you won't have these problems in the long run. So, like I said, it's frustrating though. I'm not gonna sit up here and say it ain't, but it's just like I gotta do it. I gotta go to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, get the job done.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was talking to one of my students this morning. We was having lunch and we was talking just about that, like being a man and how it's really just about like being able to move forward and not letting stuff get in your way and just like not making excuses, man. Because, you know, I had Braun, one of the brothers there, to mentor him and just to kind of give him some advice. And he was just, I forgot what he said. He said something just like, man, I ain't going to be able to remember that. And then he's just like, you programming your mind. You already telling you that you ain't going to remember that. Rather than saying, can you repeat that? I'm going to remember it this time. Like you telling yourself, like you limiting your brain by just speaking. And he not understand. So I had to reinforce like, no, this is important. Like you got to tell yourself who you are. You know what I'm saying? You telling, nah, man, I can't do it. I probably ain't going to have time for that.
You shutting yourself down.
Shutting yourself down. Tell you know what I'm saying? So it was just powerful to hear that, you know, that self-talk and just like, man, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I've been good too, man. I've really been in the space of, I'm kind of back in the Twilight Zone, but it's good, you know what I'm saying, because I'm working in the midst of the Twilight Zone, going to the gym every day, which I really feel good about. I went to the gym. Didn't go to the gym today. I've been going to the gym every day for probably like 6-7 days. Normally, I go to the gym all the time, but, you know, the gym closed during the New Year break for me, the gym that I go to, so I had to get a Planet Fitness membership, and then I started going every day. Today's the only day that I missed, so I probably can go to the gym when I'm heading back to Flint, but yesterday I wasn't going to go to the gym. But before I came here to do the episode, but I did, and I didn't even have my headphones on me. I didn't feel like going. I'm like, bro, I got so much shit that I'm thinking about, and but I went anyway, and I did it, and I was just like, man, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good about that. But in terms of mentally, man, I kind of still feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I don't know what's going on in terms of just like it's like it's work that we do, you know what I'm saying, podcasts and different things like that, touching people and stuff, but then it's like two larger purposes to life, in my opinion. It's like the larger purpose of serving people and like, okay, man, I served the world today. And then it's another purpose of like, I found happiness today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm serving the world every day, but
you're not serving yourself.
I'm not serving myself.
And that's why I feel like the 75 Hard Challenge is something that is not more of a physical challenge for me. Is more of me serving myself, me being aware of the things I'm putting in my body, being aware of getting the things I need to get done, being aware of reading every day. You know what I'm saying? To serving myself better. Because, you know, you look up, you do this for 75 days, you look up, you're going to be a totally different person. You know what I'm saying? And there's 3 phases to it. You know what I'm saying? After the 75 days, you move on. You do it for 30 days. Then you rest after them 30 days. Then you pick up another 75, do the 75 days again. Then do another 30, rest, and then pick it up one more time. So it's like I look at it like that. It's me serving myself. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. I did my 2 workouts. Mm-hmm. I drank my gallon of water. I read my 10 pages of a book. I took my picture. You know what I'm saying? I ate clean. I served myself today. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like trying to figure out how can I serve myself today. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a lot of free time, you don't know what to fully focus on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see how people get stuck in the job. That's why entrepreneurship can be hard too. Another way it can be hard is staying focused. You got so much time. It's like, all right, I did this. I served the world. I did that. All right, what I want to focus on to do. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep creating content like that shit. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I feel like, for me, it's like working out, it's not enough. Reading books is not enough. Like, we're going to do that stuff regardless. So, for me, it's really just about, like, I'm just in the Twilight Zone, man. Like, it's really just about, like, it's just about happiness, man. And it's about reflection. Like, I think a lot of my happiness, which wasn't for a long time, so I think it's a new mind frame, it's like wrapped in relationships, you know what I'm saying? So since I'm single, it's just like, bro, I just can't. It's like, it's certain people who can't be happy alone, you know what I'm saying? And I was never one of those type of people. I was always happy alone. But, like, my mindset has changed with that, and it's just like.
My heart's getting cold.
It's not even that my heart.
The streets getting colder.
It ain't even that.
I'm gonna make it one way.
It ain't even that.
But my heart getting cold. Hey.
It ain't even that. It's just it's so difficult because it's just like, I don't know. It's like, what do I do with myself? You know?
I've been there before, man.
You just want to wake up and you just want to feel like you're serving something bigger than yourself, even when it's outside of people, man. Like,
yeah, that's why I was like, man, this really, man, it's going inside yourself, bro. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna find happiness, in yourself, but also with people too. But like, really with yourself, you know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. From what I'm hearing, it's like heartbreaks is hard. You feel me?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It is, and it's hard when you feel like someone took it. They feel like they just took something from you. They walked away and they take,
Yeah.
Because, like, from my experiences, like, the reason why I couldn't get over girls at times, because I feel like I gave my all and they didn't. They was able to walk away.
Yeah.
And I used to envy that. You know what I'm saying? Because I stayed here and took it. You know what I'm saying? I stayed here and took whatever, you know what I'm saying? I stayed here for whatever, whatever reason why I stayed. But I knew I wasn't going nowhere. I knew I was going to work it out. But you walked away. So I used to envy, like, damn. Like, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, man.
Sometimes it's hard to let something go when it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it just didn't work. Sometimes things just don't work and it wasn't bad. So I think that's where it comes from. It's just like, if it was really bad, then I could just let it go very easy. But it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
So it was just like, dang, that's the only hard part, because it's just like, it's bad out here, for real, for real.
Well, no, I ain't going to say that, bro.
Well, yeah, it just depends on what mindset you want to live in.
To be honest, it's more better now than anything. Like, really, you a gym. You ain't got no kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got your own vehicle, bro. You got a hot podcast. You got a hot Instagram network. Like, it was like, bro, it's sky's the limit, to be honest, bro. It's a lot of great women out here. You know what I'm saying? Educated women. You know what I'm saying? It is, bro. Like, it really is. It really is. Like, bro, you really got it good.
Yeah, I just love hard, man. I love hard. So it's hard for me to, like, move on. Like, bro, and I don't even know if I want to say this on the podcast, but it's just like, bro, I can stay lost in a moment for a long time. Like, that's why I put out a tweet that, how can life be short when every moment is its own eternity? Like, that's a real thing, bro. Like, it's certain people that lose themselves in certain moments, and it's just like, you still stuck in high school, you stuck in college, you stuck in this moment because it was so terrific, or it was so horrible, or whatever it was, it got you stuck in the moment. And I'm one of those people, like, I can be stuck in a moment. That's why I can't watch certain things, I might not be able to watch a documentary because I can't I can't stop thinking about it for a long time. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I ponder on things for a long time. So it's just like, I've been having dreams, bro, like, reliving situations in my dreams, then waking up like, fuck, and then reliving the dream again. Like, my dreams have been intense lately for probably the past 2 months, man, just like intense. Like, I feel like I'm seeing the future. And I'm seeing things, man, like, it was just crazy. I'm feeling things. It's just like, bro, it's so much. Like, imagine if you was going through something and I saw you in my dreams and you was going through a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about it. I'm like, dang, Spank was going through a struggle. I had a dream about that. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, the energy came out and it came to me in a dream. I don't know what this stuff is. I just know God doesn't show us anything for no reason. So I'm trying to figure out why am I having these dreams, man. Like, it's like, bro, I have a dream and then I break up with my ex all over again. And it's just like, damn, it's like getting my heart broken off. And I feel the same feeling in the dream. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's just like these dreams be like torture. Like, it's just like.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, man.
You just got to move on, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know that's
it's easier said than done.
No, I know. I've been there. I've been there. But that shit you lose yourself.
And it's hard to even talk about it because I don't even want it to seem like I'm just stuck. But it's real, man. Like, it's real, man.
I mean, like I said, bro, when you think about the position that you're in a great position. You know what I'm saying? You're in a wonderful position. So don't, like, let that shit gone. Like, think about it, bro. Yesterday is gone.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Today is almost gone. It's about to be gone. It's about to be dark, man. Nighttime, a new day. Yeah. So, man, that shit gone. You feel me? It's just about moving forward and just really just getting out there. Not even getting out there. Work on yourself. But if you got to, get out there, man. And man, like I always tell people, it's good to start over. Now you know what you want in a woman. Now you know what to bring to the table. Hey, this is what I want. This how I am. I love hard. You can tell them that. You can be more vulnerable in the beginning to get them to understand. And now they can pick and choose, like, do I want to fuck with this guy? Or nah, he's just too much for my type.
It reminds me of something that Robert Brandon was talking about. Robert F. Smith. He was talking about how, for his business, he put certain people in positions based on responses that they give to, like, a social test that they give to all their employees. And, like, he doesn't want his engineers to be able to be like, oh, yeah, I fucked up. I'm moving on to the next. He said that's not an engineer's mindset. An engineer's mindset is like when something is wrong, they're going to fix it. And if they can't fix it, it's going to bother them for at least a week. But a salesman, he can move on and go to the next, and that's what they want. So they get him these scales to see, okay, you're going to be a salesman or you're going to be the engineer. And they grow people that way in the business. Like, you have the mindset to be an engineer because you don't let shit go, and you're going to fix that. And to be an effective engineer, you can't let the small decibel go. You got to be fucked up about that shit. Right. And I just feel like it's certain people that have mindset. Like, I'm able to do certain things, and longevity is – I'm able to make things last long because I don't let shit go fast. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason that a lot of things in my life I've been able to grow them over the years is because I don't let shit go fast. It's hard for me to let shit go, which is why I can make shit last long. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. Like, it's going to hurt me in other areas, but it's going to help me in other areas. But I just got to retrain my mind to let shit go. It's not easy for me to let shit go, like, at all, bro. Like, at all. But I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just, it's a whole process, man. But I've been working through it, man. And every day, like I said, I wake up, I read, I work out, and that makes me feel good in itself. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, I might not know where I'm headed, but I'm definitely getting better on the way. I wanted to talk about. I've been watching the show that we talked about with Demetrius on The Bear.
Yeah, I told you it was good.
Yeah, that was good. It's been good, bro. I've been watching that thing there like every other day.
What season? I'm
on season 2. I think it's only 2 seasons.
Yeah, I don't feel like I only got to probably like 1 or 2 episodes of the second season, but I for sure watched the whole first season.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It was a good stuff. Basically, like how he had to train his mind. He comes from a corporate world where son of a bitch, they cussing at you and yes chef. Then he had to transition. He talking to his employees like that, but they're not used to that type of environment. Excuse me. And it kind of make you feel like, man, corporate kind of make you more of a narcissist. I ain't gonna say, is that the right vocabulary to really say a narcissist doing that? Because
I would say maybe if you're a boss or a CEO, but I don't think everybody in the corporate world is a narcissist. Because if you're so used to correcting other people, you can't see your own mistakes. So I can see the one at the top being that way, but everybody else, I don't.
Yeah. Yes, chef. But he had to he went through a lot of changes in that, to be his own owner. Mm-hmm. So like that's what I liked about it. It's a good show for sure.
Yeah, it's very like quiet pace, sentimental. It's like small details type. I like shows that like small detail oriented, man.
Yeah, I always like shows like that. I feel like if it's not small detail, I don't get into it. You know what I'm saying? You watch Raising Kanan?
Raising Kanan? No, I haven't.
Man, you gotta watch.
Been watching.
Man, they killed Jody Badass, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, man, they killed Unique, man.
Yeah, he was a good character.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Rodney, hey, I need y'all to let me know who's the worst hood villain, Rodney, Omar, or Lamar. I need to know that. Y'all need to tell me who that was, who the worst hood villain. Because Rodney, I think Rodney got everybody beat, but I've been watching that, Raising Kanan. Man, 50 doing a good job, man, with these TV shows, man. He really is. He really is.
Yeah,
man.
I saw a post saying that who's the most outspoken out of Cat Williams, 50 Cent, Kanye. It was some other
all
people.
of them, man. It just they all are.
I felt like I would have to put people who I feel like 50 Cent. He can kind of rub the black. He can go at the black community and critique the black, but I rarely see him go at other communities and critique other communities. In my opinion.
Yeah, he don't at all. I mean,
like he'll pick at people in the black community or different things that's going, but he not like a Ye or he not like a Ye or he not like a Cat Williams that'll pick at or address things that's happening in other communities. Or Charleston White was on the list too. Like them people will address anything. Yeah. 50 Cent kind of stays within the community. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He'll I don't want to say bully, but he'll address anybody in the community. I would say
he's a bully, bro.
I'm just trying to be politically correct. I don't know who he's
I fuck with 50 though.
I do too. Yeah,
and I love the bully approach at certain times. Something it's definitely needed. Like just because you got to be aggressive, bro. Like I said, you can't always be nice. Nice guy finish last. That shit is real.
Talk about that, because I wanted to talk about this. Taraji P Henson.
Oh, yeah, see about her. Yeah. But she been crying out for that for a minute. I think it's just now people are just not hearing it. But she been talking about that for a minute. I remember watching an interview probably like 2 years ago. She was comparing her to Jennifer. What is her? Is it Lawrence? The lady, the lady that played in X-Men. And she played in Hunger Games.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. So she was, comparing her like how Jennifer Lawrence get paid millions of dollars to do one movie for the whole year, like 10 million, and I get paid this much, and it's sad, you know what I'm saying? It's sad because Taraji done a lot of freaking movies, man. She done a lot of movies, like for real. She really done. Taraji, every year she's on camera, every year she's doing something, and for her to be like really, out here saying, crying for help. I ain't gonna say crying for help, but like crying for her, telling people about her situation is deep. Also, it's just like taxes is a motherfucker. You getting taxed left and right from everything. I know Terrence J was, Terrence J, but Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard was, pretty much going around saying the same thing. I think he won a case of some type of case. He just won a case. I don't know what it was for. I remember seeing the headline, but I just know he just won a case. But yeah, it's crazy.
He was going through the same thing with Whoop That Trick.
Trying
to get the rights to that song.
Yeah, so I mean, how do we stop that? How do we solutions? So I guess I go back to what Brandon was saying. That
it's important to have products. That's just what I was thinking.
I'm up here thinking about Kevin Hart, like products, like how he just
because I think she has TBJ. I believe it's Taraji TBH. I believe and it's like a healthcare line and. I believe, man, we should all support her, man. Like, if she got some shampoo that men can use or something like that, I'm definitely gonna go and get some if it's at Target or Walmart. Yeah. I'm gonna make a point of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Post it on my Insta story. But I feel like we should sell out her products. Like, if the movie industry isn't supporting her the way that they need to, we got to double down on everything. And I think that's why it was important. And I saw somebody highlight it when Shannon Sharp was doing his interview with Cat Williams. Every interview, he always got his, his liquor. I think it's liquor or what is it called? Cognac or I think it's cognac. He had his cognac line there. And I think they said it's sold out. Like, that's what is important. Like, if Hollywood ain't going to support her, just like when Keith Lee, when he go to a restaurant and they all come in, we got to do that with Taraji P Henson. Like, if they not supporting it, let's sell out all her products. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all her healthcare products, all of them, we got to sell them all out just to show her, like, this is the support we got. Like, we should make that a trend. Like, all of us going online, like, I just bought Taraji P Henson's product from Walmart or wherever the case may be. Like, let's show her love like that. She should be so rich from her products that she don't have to do no more movies anymore because she said she don't want to anymore.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, products. You're right. That's what I was thinking about Kevin Hart and The Rock. The Rock got his own movie production, 7 Pocket.
Yeah, $7.
$7. Yeah. So you're right. Just becoming business savvy. I just like me. I got a 9 to 5, but I'm still working on like a product to still bring in income. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just always think like that. Always have more than one income. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But make sure the main goal is helping you get that other income. Because I was watching his name, Alex. What is his last name? It's a big time entrepreneur. I just know his first name.
Mozeri or Mozeri, something like the dude who be having the thing on his nose.
Yeah. So he talks about how it's not good to, when you first start a business, it's not good to, diverse and going into so many businesses, because he was like, you're trying to fill up all these cups. You won't be able to do that. You just saying, just focus on this, whatever you want to, focus on it, fill it up. You know what I'm saying? And then that will, pretty much bring you your wealth and your money. Just focus on one thing. And I just feel like, Kevin Hart used comedy, and now look at him. You know what I'm saying? He focused on comedy. Now he's in movies. Now he has a plant-based burger line in Los Angeles. He has a clothing line, a fitness clothing line with, I don't know the name of the company, but I know I'll be seeing
Fabletics?
Yeah, Fabletics. I know I see a lot of his ads. So, yeah, man,
I need to stop shouting out these brands.
I feel like it's no, but
ain't nothing wrong with it. It's good that we know. To Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I just feel like it's good that we do know him. You know what I'm saying? It's just good that means we're seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's another thing. I feel like you got to go hard on, like you always get on me about marketing. You know what I'm saying? Marketing and promoting. Constantly seeing the product, seeing you on there, seeing you out there. So like, that's another thing. Just make sure you dominate the marketing. Right now, she's marketing right now. She can use that whatever that bad she's going through right now is definitely, she can make it good. You know what I'm saying? Just how you just said it. Find a way to get everybody to buy all the products. It's Taraji P Henson. If you got to go to these stores yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just you can make a negative to a positive. You know what I'm saying? Easy.
You know what I'm saying? We just got to support our own. It's just, it's tough seeing legends like that. Viola Davis, she talks about that a lot. Being underpaid, saying, they call me the black Meryl Streep, but I don't get paid like Meryl Streep. Like, this is a problem, man. We got to shut everything down. Like, how do we let them treat our queens like this? And then all we do is get up on a show. Man, we got big shows. We got, and I ain't even going to call our names, but we got
it starts back in the community. We treat each other like shit.
We do.
You know what I'm
saying? But we changing the narrative.
No, we are.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something we could do tonight. If everybody with their own major syndication and major radio stations, radio shows, TV shows, if they all like, yo, we selling out Taraji P Henson's products. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sell out all her. But just like Keith Lee does when he be shouting out a good restaurant and then they sell out. Like, it's that simple, man. Like, I saw every person with a major TV show or major radio show get on and talk about Taraji P Henson. Man, and it sucks that they doing that. Well, let's do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Either we going to donate to her or we going to, and which I don't even think she would like, or maybe she would, I don't know. But it's like, let's just do something. Let's support her business. Let's make her a bigger business. Let's support her business and like, push up the evaluation by just selling her out every week. Every time, it hits the shelves, we selling it out. Just to show her, like, we
appreciate
you know what I'm saying? We appreciate your hard work, man.
Yeah, that's definitely a great idea, man. I feel like we definitely should clip this up and post that.
We are. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely a good clip and spread it around. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Put that up on the plane, man.
Yeah.
You was talking about something as well, so something that took place in Miami. I wasn't
really hip to it was an alien. Man, they're saying it was an alien in Miami. UFOs, all this type of stuff. So it was aliens in Miami. When on the video, you see a video, they say like it's a gray alien. It's crazy because people that were in the mall were saying, well, it's not true. They didn't see any type of creature at all in the mall. So I really don't know. I just know I just seen it all on the internet, plus with the Cat Williams situation. Personally, I don't feel like it's aliens out here. A lot of people believe that there are, but I feel like it's just a delusional spirit that's going on. And if it is aliens, what you scared of? Like, but it is an alien. What you scared of?
People scared of what they don't know.
Yeah,
so they don't want to know more. You know what I'm saying?
It's because we don't know who we are. They don't know who you are. You got dominion. God gave you dominion. He gave you power. I look at an alien like an animal or something. Ain't no other creature. I ain't.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I ain't scared of no damn alien, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of no alien. But I don't feel like they're down here. And I just don't. I mean, I seen a documentary that it could be. I watched the documentary. It talks about how the aliens helped Germany, UFOs and stuff like that. But, Man, I ain't scared of no damn alien.
Yeah, I don't believe in aliens, man. But I believe there's life on other planets.
You believe there's life on other planets?
Yeah,
it could be.
I definitely do.
Oh, we don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if it was, why they ain't come over here yet?
I think it's the same reason we don't go to other places. Yeah. You know, we're built on this planet, which means we're like humans. So we're what they call that?
It could be.
We're native to the earth. You know what I'm saying? So other people are native to their other planets. So it means like their body is built to exist on their planet. You know, if they come here, they'll have to come in a certain way to be able to survive. Just like if we went to the moon, we'll have to come a certain way to survive. Yeah. Not saying the moon is another planet because the moon was a part of the earth once, but
I don't think we never went to the moon. I know a lot of people saying.
I believe we did.
You believe we did?
Yeah, we did. I don't believe the recording that they put out was the official recording. I don't think that and that's what I was talking to somebody. I was like, that's like that's like them live streaming the Osama bin Laden murder. And maybe it's a little different because like if the whole world can see it's going on, then they can warn somebody. But it's just like if something can happen.
They did record that, right?
They did, and then like later, I think they put it out later. But I mean, obviously, you know, you got the president in like the situation room. He's watching it with all the generals and stuff, so it's recorded. You know what I'm saying on like, you know, via like mic on the vest. But what I'm saying is like, what if one of the astronauts would have got like, I forgot what they call like all of a sudden the combustion would have like broke the suit or whatever the case may be, the pressure. You can't leave that all to like happen chance. Then the whole of America or how many ever people were watching when they landed on the moon, the kids and stuff, they just gonna see like astronaut get ripped apart. I feel like they wouldn't leave that to chance. I feel like it's so many things that you can see or things that can happen while you're out there. Why would they live stream it to the world? And you know what I'm saying? I feel like they would wait, see what happens, and then like, all right, we can do this, and then like send them this type of version or put out this version, or like people said, like just do like a simulated version, and then you kind of have the real footage. I just feel like when have they ever done something and shown us the live like thing that's happening when they're doing something groundbreaking? When have they showed us the live footage? Like they kind of got to analyze and see what's going on first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What if somebody from another nation can pick up? It's just so many different variables. I don't feel like they would show us it live.
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense. My uncle, he was in the service. He said it'd be things that happen months before the news get to it. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like they don't ever show us or tell us things when it actually happens.
Yeah, because we probably freak out.
We freak out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like with the alien shit. I mean,
so that's why I don't believe that footage probably was the actual footage, because I don't believe that they do that type of thing. But it could be. But I believe we went to the moon. I do believe that. You know.
Man, my boy, I tried him to try to watch the movie yesterday, but Sound of Freedom, man. I feel like everybody should check that out, man. It's on Amazon Prime.
What's that about, man? Break it down for us.
Man, it's really pretty much about it's a police officer. I don't know his name. I think his name Tim. Yeah, Tim. And pretty much he was, you know, pretty much he's sex trafficking, about kids sex trafficking, bro. The movie start off. It's this father and it's this lady coming over, you know, telling them that she takes pictures and stuff for kids for a modeling agency. And the little boy walked in. She's like, oh, he's cute. We could use him too. So the father, you know, it looked professional. You know what I'm saying? They got professional pic. Like everything look professional. So I could see how he'd be like, all right. So he takes them to the place to go take their professional pictures. And once he get there, he about to walk in, and the lady, oh no, I'm sorry, no adults in here, you know, during stage time. Like, okay, come back at 7 p.m. sharp. You're like, okay. Man, so they in there taking pictures. She got them, like, unbuttoning their shirts a little bit, lipstick on, and taking pictures of the kids, like, sexualizing them. And he comes back, they're gone. So he loses his children. And in the beginning, after that part of the movie, it goes on to a pedophile watching young kids on his computer from like this, watching little kids on his computer like with adults and sex trafficking. And he logged in his IP, and the police came in, got him, and then they went into his closet to find all this information. And one police officer was just going through it, seeing pictures of kids and their age, and he just turned and seeing these adults sitting in the bed with these 4.5-year-old children. Like, this shit fucking sick, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, this is some dark shit, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. This
it is.
like,
It is. Like,
nigga,
it's so sick. Like,
God damn.
And the police, I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this job, man. He was like, man, he was just saying, every time he lay at night, he think about them kids. You know what I'm saying? Because he asked him, like, how many pedophiles have you, how many kids have you saved? He said, we caught 228 pedophiles. You know, he was like, they ain't saved no kids. And one day, so the boy that got saved from the dad was missing, one of the pedophiles, he was acting like the other police officer was acting like basically like a pedophile just to be cool with him. And then was like, all right, this boy will be yours for the whole weekend. And then once he told him, once the pedophile gave the police officer all the information about the boy and everything, then he started laughing like, you're under arrest for child, criminal, whatever. So they snatched him up. And then he finally rescued the boy. So the boy got back with his father.
Wait, you don't have to give the whole movie just in case somebody want to see it.
Oh yeah, my bad. But man, it's sad, man. My bad. Like it's sad, but pretty much like, man,
you said it touched your spirit.
Listen, bro, you gonna want to cry. Like I damn near cried inside like the whole movie because this shit really goes on. Because before the movie, they really show real footage of kids getting kidnapped. Like this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? It's not no fake shit, none of that. So that's where part of the building the wall came from. Because America is the number one consumers of sex or of human trafficking in general. It's $150 billion business. America is number one in like consumers. Like we invest in that shit. Like we're sick. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say build the wall. To stop some of that shit from coming in and out. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was on some racist shit. But really, when you think about it, you don't really want foreigners in this land because we don't know. They're more rebels and sick over there. Then they coming over here, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of crazy stuff. And, you know, and they already, I'll never forget when I got in a car accident, me and my homeboy, we got hit in the back of our car, and then we was driving. It was by a Mexican, a foreigner, and I remember when he got out the car. You know, he was like, "No, don't say nothing. I don't want to get deported. I don't want to get deported." Like, bro, what? You just hit and run. You like he just smacked the back of our car and tried to get up out of here, and then my homeboy punched him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I never forget. He pulled out a knife. You gonna pay? And then we only had like $25 on him. We took $50 on him. We took that and we left up out of there. But like, you know, that was my experience. Like, yeah, bro, like somebody really smacked the back of my car. And I remember, I don't know, we could have got witch splat, whatever that junk called. And he tried to run. We just chased him. Then we caught him in a dead end. When he got out the car, please don't call the police. I don't want to get deported. Like, bro, you just try to get up out of here on us. You know,
got some crazy stories.
Yeah, bro. I was probably like, I had my Buick, so that was probably 2015, 2016.
You be telling so many fight stories. I'm like, damn, been in
I didn't fight though. I was shook. That was one time I was just shook. Like, damn. Like I was
adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro. I got most shook when he pulled out. He had a big ass knife, bro. He pulled the knife out.
The Mexican?
Yeah, he pulled it out.
The foreigner?
Yeah, foreigner. Yeah, I ain't want to say Mexican. Yeah, it was cool. But he pulled a blade out. You gonna pay? I remember. Like, I'm like, I was so shook, bro. I was so like.
So he hit y'all and then y'all gave him money?
Hell no, we took his money.
Oh,
my man, bro, listen. Hell no. Like, I've been around some real niggas. Like, I ain't gonna that was when, you know how you been in a moment.
You like, thank God I had a real one.
Man, listen, you know how you been in a moment. You like, shit, I kind of bitched up in this moment. You feel me? Like, dog. Like, I'll never forget. He checking his pockets and shit, seeing what he got. He ain't had nothing. So he, bam, dog. Pull that knife out. You gonna pay. Now, and the more I think about it, my man was right. Bro, you hit us and try to run. Mm-hmm. You try to run. You know, at that time, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing, bro? But as I really sit and like over the years, like, damn, bro, he wasn't wrong for that at all. Yeah. Bro, he really hit the back of our car hard as hell. We in traffic. Smack and try to run. And we was like, man, let's catch this. Now I remember trying to call the police the whole time. And by the time we got hold of the police, man, I hung up on their ass. And then we took matters in our hands. And then we took that little money. But like, I can definitely see like, damn, that's when I like watching that. Not even watching that movie, but just seeing like it's a lot of them over here that don't supposed to be over here. You know what I'm saying? And like that situation like that, so it don't matter no telling what other stuff they do. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably was drunk. He was drunk getting off work. You know what I'm saying? But you smack my shit and try to get up out of there. That ain't cool. But he ain't had no information, so he was trying to save his ass.
And I don't think you're trying to demonize that community. I just
no,
think
hell no.
In general,
yeah, that's my experience. That what happened.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like hell no, I ain't trying to demonize that. They not at all, because some of them, a lot of them supposed to be over here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about them for real. For real. It's just that nigga. That's my experience. Shit.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it's crazy when you say that, because it made me think about something that my college professor, Professor Bilal, said. You know, he worked in for the Detroit police department. I think he was a captain, from what he told us. And yeah, man, he used to just talk about all the sick stuff he would see on people's phones. Because like when they see phones on the ground or phones, like they take them to the police station, they scan every phone that they find. It's like randomly, if they find it in the trash can, they take it, scan the phone. So if you just throw your phone somewhere and the police find it, they gonna scan it. And he said that's how they would catch a lot of like child molesters and stuff like that, because they would just find these phones in places, and they'd see the evidence, and that's how they would catch people. And he would I just remember he was talking one night, and he was showing us these pictures of dead babies and stuff in class, but it wasn't like no like sexual abuse or anything. It was just like, this baby got run over by a car. This baby was in the closet, and the parents forgot about him, and they suffocated, and now their faces all puffy and stuff like that. And it's just like, it was just crazy stuff. And I remember he was just telling us, he was like, some of y'all not going to understand me. Like, y'all probably think I'm crazy or like something. But he was just like, something broke in me a long time ago. He said after he seen his first like child assault case or something, he was just like, something broke in me. I ain't never been the same. And I'll never forget him saying that. He was just like, something, he was like, something broke. And he was just like, I don't know if I ever be the same after that. Like, he was just like, it's just ungodly. He just went on like a whole thing, and he talk about a story of him interrogating a child molester and stuff, and he just went into great detail of this person's mind, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it broke me down, and just hearing you talk now, it's just like it's hitting me, because I went on like a rabbit hole on Twitter of, we was talking about the Epstein list and stuff, and I'm just going down conspiracy theories. This person was there, and this person. And I can't really do all that stuff, because once I go into I be like, I can't forget about it. Like, I can't let it go. I be like, oh dang, this person's in on this, and it's just like, damn.
With that list, it's hard to. I know Whoopi was talking about, it was fake because she was on it. And it kind of, I can't really see Whoopi go over at that man's island, but then you never know. But it is kind of crazy, like. Man, it's kind of crazy, man. It is like, man, after watching that movie, man, no telling what these people doing out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some deep shit, nigga. That's
shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
It is, and it is, man. And like I said, no telling what they doing. It's nasty, man. It's nasty. It's a nasty world out here. We always heard about Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take care of your kids, like your children. Like, not kids. I hate saying kids, but children. Like, just thinking about my child myself, man, making sure she in the right daycare, or make sure she around the right people, man. Like, I'm very protective, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, very picky and choosy where she go, you know what I'm saying?
Man. You just got to put prayers up for those, who going through that, and then also, like, put some energy and attention for those who going through something similar, but maybe not sex trafficking, just going through it in their family, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of sex are just going through in the family. And we see these girls and young boys every day working at the schools and stuff, and we never hear their story. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta just spread that love, man, and that energy, and just make sure that we checking in on our people,
and that's a hard, that's one thing to stay level headed. Yeah. Like, sometimes you get a student that is getting on your goddamn nerves, but you don't know that they probably going
it's
through
a cry for help.
Yeah, it's a cry for help. Yeah,
cry for help,
and you won't know that shit really till you get open up with them, and they open up back with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's also, it's like, all right, once they tell you something like that, do you call Child Protective Services? And it's like, I don't want to break up a family, but it's a better situation for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets, It's definitely a touchy feeling.
And that's a whole deep topic. Like, people don't really talk about, and this is something that
I would love to have a social work on here.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah.
And this actually makes me think about a conversation that I'm gonna have on the episode that we're gonna do in Atlanta. I'm gonna be out of town in Atlanta this week, doing this show for Revolution One, doing this with educators, and it just made me think about how when you're an educator, you got to go above and beyond, like just being an educator.
Man,
like,
you do.
You got to be a social worker too, bro.
And I don't even want to say that on camera, but I'm being honest, like it be a lot of lazy educators too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You do gotta to be an educator. You gotta come to work to be the best.
See, we need you on there, man.
Like for real, gotta be the best of the best. Like, man, in the school I'm at, man, my principal expectations is high, and I love it. It's no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you gotta extend yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go over the hump. Cause if you don't, these kids ain't gonna grow. They gonna stay stuck.
Mm-hmm.
How can? That's how I know I'm getting better. If my head is overextending himself, I have no choice but to do the same. You know what I'm saying? So if the teacher overextends itself, like really be on it, just be on it, be the best of be their best version. You know what I'm saying? The students will be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Something that took you a while to learn that helps you with the students now that you?
Man,
it makes it easier.
Just, man, stop being preacher, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let them be who they are. Try to be cool with them in a way, but also be more a man of my word. If you say you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. If you don't, they know Mr. Davis ain't gonna do that shit. I'm gonna write y'all up. Man, nigga, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like they catch on to that. So when you gotta do that, right? You gotta nip that in the bud right then and there. That's really what it is. Like whatever you say you gonna do, you gotta do it. And I'm learning that. It's times I'm gonna take y'all to Pistons game. Didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because either I ain't had the money or it was like little shit like that. But I dropped the ball a couple times, opened my mouth. Man. You know what I'm saying? Before I dropped the ball a couple times, but also I gave the ball. You know what I'm saying? I held the ball. I mean, I dropped it sometimes, and sometimes I held it. So just being a man of your word, man, I feel like that's the key for my life in general. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like that's the hardest pill to work and swallow it, but it's cool because that's the point. That's part of being a man. You know what I'm saying? Or being an adult. I ain't gonna say being a man, just being an adult though.
That's deep, man. Because I remember one of the young men that I work with, man. He like a little brother to me. He one who we brought up here. I don't know if I should have said his name. Anyway, but he said something real deep to me, man. Because I always would tell him, like, bro, I'm gonna do, like, if you need this, I got you. And he was just like, bro, anytime a person but he was like, anytime a man ever told me they was gonna do something, they never do it, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I got you. I'm gonna do it. And that's one thing that I always do. Like, anytime I make a promise to, one of the students that I mentor, man, I always follow through on it. Even if it caused me to have to go through hell and high water, bro. Like, I ain't got the money, but it's like you don't even know. I just gave you my last couple $, bro.
God,
just because I promised you that I was going to do this.
I did that a lot for, like, lunch. For, like, to buy them lunch and shit. Like, I've done that a lot. And as a child, they don't understand.
They don't. And it's so hard to, like, I don't even want you to have to understand. Because if I do, you're going to feel guilty to ask again that when you ask for something from me, I might be giving you my last.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to tell you that and also make you not feel ashamed, but just understand that, like, I love you, man. Like, I did that. This was my last. I did not have this to give. You know what I'm saying? I did not have this to give.
Yeah, they don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know that. But as you get an adult, as you become an adult, and you still have that kid mindset or that child mindset, when somebody say they're going to do something you don't do, you get like a little pout. But you don't understand. You got to understand. Now you at that age where, like, all right, shit happens. Man and woman fall. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to trip. You know what I'm saying? So many times we could have tripped about, people dropping the ball, and then you look up a month or later, they picked the ball up for you. They came at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So it's the older you get, I feel like that's where a lot of conflict come too. This motherfucker said he was going to do it. And you don't want to be that person say you're going to do something, don't do it too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I'm always trying to shut the fuck up first. Can I really do this? Cause that's my problem. I'm always saying yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it. Knowing damn well I don't got it, but I figure a way to get it done, but I don't got it.
What's something that you've been putting off for a long time that you're gonna get handled this year?
I want to say that's my transformation, my body transformation. Like the 75 hard, like that's my main focus. Like I owe it to Bake to fully transform my body. Like I owe it to him. Like I legit owe it to him.
Yeah, you owe it to yourself.
Yeah, I owe it to myself for real. Yeah. But like
you owe it to him too. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know that.
Yeah. Like of course I owe it to myself. Like
you owe it to the master to be a great student.
Yeah. It's
because he's been putting in his work, putting in that effort and technique, and it's just like, man, I got to show him you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been coaching me every day. You know what I'm saying? And you a good teacher. I got to show him this.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, man,
that's kind of what happened with David Goggins when he was coaching that MMA fighter. I can't remember his name, but he was coaching him, and then he lost the match, and then everybody blaming David Goggins like, you supposed to be Mr. Hard Mind. He said, look, he coaching him. And it's just like, man, people gonna get down on the teacher if the student don't perform well, especially if the teacher is great.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, you ain't that great. Your student didn't perform right. You know what I'm saying?
Also, bro, losses are beautiful, bro. When you lose, like especially in sports, in anything, because now you go back and watch film and see where you fucked up at. Now you get better. That's why losses, it really don't mean shit. It don't, because you can come back and win amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just look, Michigan, for example. They got blew out by Georgia. The first time they went to the playoffs. Second time they lost against TCU. Third time around, they just beat Alabama. Now they in a national championship. Losses are great. You learn from them. You learn from each and every one of them, and you get better. I ain't gonna say I love losing, but I don't love. But it's like sometimes I need it. You know what I'm saying? So I can refocus, or just to, all right, what I need to get better at. Like, why I'm not getting over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Now, excuse me. But, like, even now, like, when I'm going through my truck situation, it's just like, I've been looking at it like, all right, bro, let's slow down my finances. I'm spending a little bit too much because this shit shouldn't be. I should be able to have enough money to get a rental or something. So let's slow down. You know what I'm saying? Let's slow down and figure this out. And let's get back on the right path. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be that person that keep hitting your head. You know what I'm saying? You want to hurry up and get over that shit, because it only takes about, to be honest, your life can really change 30 days, 30, 60, 90 days. You know, it's a book I call like 12 weeks in a year. Like, it really only takes about 12 weeks, bro. I mean, just that's why I go back to sports. You know what I'm saying? You got your off season. You got 17, 16 weeks. After that, you got 4 weeks. Then it's championship, Super Bowl, you win. That's a short amount of time.
It made me think. I'm trying to remember this psychologist, her name. I'm trying to remember her name, man. Yeah. So it's Dr. Nicole. Dr. Nicole LaPera, I believe her name is. I believe she put out a tweet and said that falling is a sign of progress, because if you're standing still, you don't fall at all. You know what I'm saying? So falling is a sign that you're making movement, that you're trying to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And you fail. So when you have failure and you're making a mistake, it just shows that you're trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? If you were just standing still, you wouldn't fall. You know what I'm saying? You would just be there and you'd just be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people who do the same rotation, the same thing, and they've mastered it, but they're not moving forward. They're not failing. They're mastering the stage that they're on. But that's not where you want to be in life. You're trying to go up. So, you know, I feel like falling is a part of it. And that kind of helped me make peace with a lot of areas that I fell in. Like, imagine you can eat one meal a day for 2 years straight, and then you falling off, and it's just like, dang. But that's just because I'm getting to another level. I'm moving forward. You know, at certain disciplines that I stuck to, that I broke my discipline. And then it's just like, damn. But I'm back on it. It's just like, I'm making progress, man. Like, I failed because I'm moving to a higher height. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was in my rotation. Now I'm going up, you know. But it's just a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That's crazy. You talk about the 1 meal a day. I know you say you don't eat no meat. But, because I went through that. And I'm eating the right meats. But I feel like I was watching so many people on that fruit shit, the fruit diet. One thing that they don't fully tell you, you need protein. You need to take a lot of protein in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to take not a lot of protein, but meat has more protein than fruits. So you probably have to take in more fruits that had like proteins and more vegetables that have proteins. You know what I'm saying? Because with me, since I work out, you know what I'm saying, you also will lose like muscle mass. Yeah, if you don't eat the right amount of protein or the right amount of Yeah, protein or amino acids.
Amino acid.
Yeah, amino acids. I'm sorry, amino acids. Yeah, I just want you to make sure like constantly study up on that. 'Cause I know Bill Carson was saying, vegans pretty much they get sick, which is true. The shit that they eat is when you think about vegan food, it kind of sucks in a way. It kind of really do. It's bread, chips, cookies.
I can't say that. Vegan food doesn't suck. I just think if you with anything, just like it's like with anything. Like if you work a job and like you said, entrepreneurship requires you to be more hands on.
Yeah.
Just like I feel like veganism or whatever the case may be, or not eating meat or being a vegetarian, it requires you to be more hands on. Like the food is not gonna be like instantly taste good as.
I mean, it does. Like it's just you gotta. It's a very sodium. It's a lot of sodium in vegan food. Like bread, what else probably got a lot of sodium in it? Because you probably still season it. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know if there's more sodium in it. I don't know.
That's a good. I would like that. I'm gonna ask my trainer on that. I feel like it could be more sodium in vegan food.
Because I don't feel like there's a lot of sodium in my food. Yeah, but I think in packaged vegan food, maybe there's a lot of soy in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're getting the vegan meat or whatever, it's a lot of soy and sodium and that stuff. But I eat plain vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't eat the vegan meat anymore. It was a time where I did, but I don't do that anymore. Yeah. But I think it's really just
protein, them nuts.
But it's just
berries.
Like it's just like I definitely seen somebody being able to cook vegan meals that taste way better than meals that.
No, me too. I mean, I have too. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying
that's a real thing.
No, I'm just saying make sure you get your proteins in.
Yeah.
Like that like
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like
I've been working out. I've been getting the protein in. It's just about beans. You just got to get a lot of beans or whatever you use to take in protein. I do beans. I do black beans or navy beans.
Yeah, long as you get your protein in, because when you working out, that your body is different. It burns different.
But it's just seeing somebody up close do it. It kind of helped me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really a vegan, I'm more a vegetarian, you know what I'm saying? But my ex was a vegan, so she had like a breakdown, like, all right, I need vitamin E, breakdown, okay, well this has all this. She had it broke down like that. So she was more like scientific with it. I'm more just like, it feels good. I know I need this. I'm already eating this. Like, like I juice fruit. I don't know if you've seen me posted on my Insta story, but I juice fruit. So it's just like, all right, I'm juicing this fruit. This is going to make up for the fruit portion of it. I got to get some beans in here for the protein, and then I want some vegetables. So I would just always, I eat the same thing every day for a long time. That's what I did. So I would just like get like I just stir fry vegetables. So it'd be like squash, it'd be like the green squash, it'd be onions, it would be eggplant when it was in season, and something else.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was something. It wasn't that good, but I would eat it with salsa and chips. It was just like vegetable nachos. Chips. Yeah, vegetable nachos.
Chips, sodium.
Well, I get to organic. I mean, it is. I mean, so
I'm just saying.
You think not being vegan makes you have less sodium?
No, I'm just saying like it's just more sodium in vegan food.
Than normal food?
Yeah, if it's not like yeah.
You funny.
No, it's not. I mean, you can eat chicken with no sodium.
So regular nachos has less sodium.
No, regular nachos have more nachos.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like vegan food has less sodium. Unless you're dealing with prepackaged vegan food. Then I feel anything prepackaged
like
has a lot of sodium.
Even now, like my oatmeal is no sodium. Like nah.
Vegan oatmeal has no sodium. What the fuck?
No, it ain't no vegan oatmeal. It's just regular.
And that's what I'm saying. Regular oatmeal.
Real oatmeal. It's not even vegan. It's real.
That's what I'm saying.
It's authentic.
That's what I'm saying.
Want your food more authentic.
You might use goat milk or not even goat milk because that's still not vegan. You might use
almond
milk.
And almond milk, it gotta be raw. It can't be packaged.
Right.
So yeah, everything has to be the rawest form of food. So that's what I'm learning now. Like through all this.
But I don't agree with that sodium thing with the
with the soda. I mean, I'm just thinking about what people eat that's vegetarian. They still eat chips, potato chips, and stuff like that. So like,
but normal people do.
Oh yeah, that's sodium.
So I feel like y'all already leaps and bounds ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not eating the meat, which has a lot of sodium if you prepare it with salt, which you're going to have to put a good amount of salt to make chicken or whatever type of thing taste good.
I don't know. I really want us to have a nutrition in here.
Yeah, we could do
because I've been like studying like vegans. Like it was another lady. She was vegan. She caught cancer. She reversed her cancer, but she went vegan and she still caught cancer. But it's not about eating like vegan food. It's about hydration food.
What I was told is if you season the food well, you don't have to put a lot of salt in it.
Yeah, I mean,
and I learned that is actually true.
I really try to stay away from salt as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got Himalaya salt. Like that's probably the best salt.
The pink salt.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
What's wrong? Can't do that.
No, I love Himalayan salt. That's the only salt I use.
Yeah.
I just be reacting to stuff.
I use that salt, but like I really look at the back of my packages of food. I be like, oh, this shit got too much sugar. This shit got too much sodium. I need something with no sodium. So like. I know you just make sure you get the protein in. And
then balance it out with some water, man.
Yeah. Water, flush water. Yeah.
And then it'll make it all right. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you just want to overdo it just because you drink a lot but that's what helps it balance. You know what I'm saying? Less sodium, more water. Yeah. And just balance it all out. Even when you eat sugary stuff, then balance it out with more water. You know what I'm saying? Just to flesh out your system.
Now you got to get that water weight off.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of...
Yeah. But, yeah, my brother. I just wanted us to be able to get on the mic. I know we had a hot last episode. For the new subscribers and new people who follow in the movement, man. Welcome to the Breaking the Machine family. Appreciate y'all for tapping in and just building with us. We got a new episode coming. We drop our episodes every Sunday. Y'all caught us on a Friday, so y'all might not know, but we drop episodes every Sunday. That's why we making sure to get one up tonight, even though it is late. But we got to get out. We got to get this Gospel Sunday going. So appreciate y'all for tuning in on this episode, man. We will see y'all next week, man. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Breaking the Machine, late night edition of Mod the Poet, Spank the Bank, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.